Developing now, a police officer under fire because of this videotape here. A Pittsburgh detective charged with theft on the north side. Today, though, the judge decided to drop one of the counts against him.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Bhopti Imam joins us, breaking down more than an hour of testimony and the new twist in this trial.
That's right, a major step today by the judge. The prosecution says Detective Michael Reddy was being paid overtime that day to enforce the law, not break it. But Reddy says he wasn't focused on the money, instead on their work assignment and his family. Reddy says he and his wife had just argued about him working overtime while she's pregnant, and that's what was on his mind. What would justice mean for you?
You've seen the video.
Robert Simpson is talking about this 7-Eleven surveillance video where a Pittsburgh homicide detective is seen taking a bank envelope that has cash inside. Simpson was a customer who accidentally left the $220 on the counter. Today, one of the two misdemeanor theft charges was dropped against Detective Michael Reddy.
He's not guilty of anything. You know, he didn't intend to convert it to his own.
Reddy admitted he never told anyone for several hours about the money, including this 7-Eleven employee and his partner. But the defense pointed out police policy. Reddy had until the end of his shift to process any items.
The city had waited a couple days, you know, and saw him at his house, or if the money had been spent.
When questioned about the money, Reddy testified he, quote, wasn't sure what to do with it. Leave it at headquarters or take it to Zone 1. In hindsight, Reddy said, should have left my card. Reddy said he was safeguarding the money until he could deal with it after their assignment, but the prosecution argued Reddy concealed it and say the chances of finding the rightful owner significantly dropped when Reddy left the store.
He voluntarily mentioned to his supervisor, without being questioned, you know, look, if this is about that envelope that I found, I was going to turn it in at the end of my tour of duty.
Yet, according to the prosecution, Reddy fessed up after a supervisor told him and his partner to separate, a move signaling something amiss. Now, we checked in with Pittsburgh police. They say Reddy is on paid administrative leave. And remember, the case had previously been dropped, but the DA's office decided to refile charges. The charge that will now move forward, a theft charge of property lost or mislaid. Bhopti Imam, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.